Ladies and gentlemen, hope you are having a fine morning, evening. I don't know what time it is at your end when you are watching this, but here we are. You might notice that my voice is a bit better than it was last night. Maybe. Just because I am using like a proper mic now instead of the headphones I had earlier. Yeah, I reviewed the stream later, and I was sounding like Daffy Duck with the we had all that going on. So, yes, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we animated. We didn't animate. We basically masked out all of these different parts that we're supposed to be animating, and then I kind of did some fine tuning and painting on the right side of the hair from my perspective. I think the left side is still needs some work. I think I'll probably be doing that today. It is pretty late right now, so I will. Well, it's not actually that late. I think I can keep going for like an hour and a half. But let's see what we do. Who knows? Maybe we might be able to even see a bit of animation today as well. Speaking of animation, what is on my screen? I literally opened Adobe After Effects and this is what I get. Like, my guy. Like, what is this? I so I can you can clearly see when I click on a layer, I can kind of see this, but why isn't it visible? Like, what is going on? What is this? If I move this, I should probably not move this. Does this have an effect? Oh, that doesn't look good. That is a lot of brushes. Holy shit. But I guess that's just how printing is. Is there no way I can just can't all of this be compressed into one like big brush? I guess not for now, in case I want to remove something in the future. But chalo dekhte hain. Also, I have heard rumors that my voice is a bit lower with this particular mic. It appears it's like sounds a bit lower, so you might have to turn the volume a bit up. But I will try and not to yell in the mic, but I will try to speak somewhat louder. Okay, so what is why okay, if I close this, let's just open this. No, it's not save. Okay. Can I just look at my default view? Okay. What is going on? Let's see. There you go. Now I think we're back. Yep, we are back. Not sure why that happened, but the good old started up again. Did the job. I'm thinking, I don't know if I should be animating this particular section as well. Also, I realized that my mouse appears really small on the screen, almost to a point where it can be hard to spot. I might do something about that in the future. I might make the mouse a bit larger on my desktop so that it's a bit easier to see when I say, hey, here. Who knows what here is supposed to be, right? So, I was thinking I could complete this part of the face as well, just but I guess I'll just leave that up to fate if I have to. Also, I don't know, I feel like the face is a bit too like flattened out. This should be curved in a bit. I think it should be something like, so where was this drawing? I think it was in the base, right? Click on the base layer and let's zoom in. Wow, I cannot zoom in. Kya damn. Why can I not zoom in? I can't even move it around. Kya yaar ajeeb. What did I didn't fix anything, did I? Keyframes seem to be fine as well. I can't even move the keyframes. Would you look at that? काम करते हैं. Let's close this. Oh, I think just it crashed in general. As in nothing is working. I guess I'll just close and restart. I can't do that either. Oh, never mind. I think we're back. That was so weird. Also, hoo wallpaper reveal. Let's After Effects. Let me open this. All right, let's go. Right. So I will open base in a new layer and I should be able to move it around. I think the composition is loading, maybe that's why I see this loading part. It. I am assuming this green bar is supposed to go all the way over there, right? Right? Question mark, right? Hmm? I don't get it. Why is it stuck? Okay, I think we're good. I can't move this. I can't even move this. Okay, I can move this. Why can I not move this then? Ah, Falah. Why is this so annoying? I'm trying to click. Yeah, I think I am clicking here, but oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Say, I guess everything was just loading. Let's go back to the default view. Reset. Okay, now I think we should be good to go. Because I assume, yeah, there we go. Yeah, funny software. Premiere Pro, by the way, it's not even here. Anyways, let's go here. Let's go to our brushes. Also, did the brush window change? Wasn't this different earlier? Huh? Here, I guess we'll get to that bridge. What when we? Yeah, you get what I mean. Here, let's get this to white. Actually, there's a better. Why is this crashing so much? Khair, let me just. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let's make this color and let's use this pen and go up here. That looks horrible. Let's make this a bit bigger. Okay, I think I need to do this while it's zoomed out. I think this is how it's going. This is where it bends. This is probably where it should start bending. Yeah. I don't know how I calculated that, but I did, so you'll have to deal with that. Mm-hmm. Whoa. One second. I think maybe this. Oh, yeah, this is the one I used. Come on, dude. I think I just need to like do this in a flow. Heh heh heh. Hmm. Hmm. Is this even better? I think maybe if I do something like this instead. Somehow no version of this seems like it works. You know, actually, let me open up link the eye and eyelash as well, and let's see what. Actually, I guess I can work with this being farther off. I think we're fine with it being as it was earlier, like this, because now, I think this is fine-ish. I don't think it should be this close to the eye, but I think that's just how these facial proportions are. I just don't know how I'm going to animate that. I don't think I will. I'm just going to like make it shake. Who cares if it's like shaking? Yeah, I'm not. इतनी effort नहीं कर रहा मैं. I'm gonna die if I go any further. Hair. For today we have a hair. I believe hair three is done, right? Let me check. Yeah, more or less. And hair four. I think hair four is done as well. So we have nothing existing. Well, there was there's this section in hair four. Let me quickly make that a bit smaller. Let's bring this here, bring this here, bring this here, kind of like this so that we don't have this thing because apparently this thing is part of the head as well. And let's just have this, yeah, kind of like this, I think. Huh. Now it's time for, I think, hair one. Let's start with hair one just because it's a bit easier to do. Right, so the goal is to basically not have hair one be in base, right? That's the goal. So let's get rid of this. Now we have this abomination. Hmm. Okay, so if I delete this, say, um, I think this is the line. I want to delete this line. I'll just follow this line and delete it. And then this one, this line as well. Hmm. Yep, okay. That's the plan. Okay, let's go here. Now I'll simply use the pen tool with a white color where I forgot I can just alt click. It's stuck. Whoa. Those those were such perfect lines. I could never dream of doing lines as straight as that. Well, I guess I kind of just did. Anyways, undoing, 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 undoing. We go here, we pick white, pick a brush, and we begin the painting. This is everything we're supposed to be deleting. From base, yeah, from base. I'm not sure how much of the roots I should be erasing here. I'll just have to I just fine tune them into this like line of sorts and hope for the best. Okay, I think this is should also be removed in like so. We have this. Okay, this might be a bit tricky because you have so much overlapping here. Uh-huh. Let's delete this as well, I believe. I just realized I could technically reduce the curls in the hair. Let's actually review this for a sec. Sure. Okay, we have that thing on the left remaining. Other than that, I think I'm almost done. Almost done. Yep, okay. So we come here and we get rid of this. I think I can just erase this and redraw the line below. नहीं क्या करना one I think this is a 1 pixel line. Yeah, there we go. And we can also get rid of this. Might as well do it on the pixel level. There you go. And let's just complete this like this. Okay. Yeah. Also this. Let's get rid of this as well. Let's just do like a general clean sweep and get rid of all these like random pixels. Oh, let's get rid of all these random pixels here and there to clean things up. And I think we're good. I think that should be it. Let's go back and here one. Sorry, here one. So yeah, I think we have successfully masked out this here. It does not exist in the base layer now. Now the fun part. Here too. Dear God. Oh, ho, ho. Acha, wait. Here too has this as well? Okay, I guess I will have to delete this from here too. Too. Let's go to here too and first paint off this section because we do not need it. I'm not really sure what happens if you paint outside of this. Oh, okay. I guess that's something you don't want. I'm being really lazy. I should redraw this line, but I'm just being super lazy with this. Okay, let me check if this is fine now. Let me see if I do this. So we have this curl as well, I believe, right? Which is also part, yeah. This lower curl needs to be removed too. Sorry. Acha. Um, Wait, did I paint something? Oh, yep, I just saw that. Circle. Let's see now. If I. Okay, I think we're good. Let me check for overlaps. This I think might just be a better way to check for overlaps. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. See. Wait. Oh. Okay, I think there's no overlap between here one and here two now. Yeah, I think so. So let's go to base and remove all of this now. I think this should be relatively easy because all I have to do is literally just delete this here altogether. Although there is this um, so the tutorial I was watching basically has this thing called dynamic painting, where what the guy does is that he um only paints out sections that need painting out, and that's fine. And I'm sure, and I can imagine that being useful in a lot of cases, but I feel like with the artistry over here, where there's just so much curls, I feel like it might just be a lot of unnecessary and repetitive work to do dynamic painting on this. So what I'll do is instead of yeah, dynamic painting, I'll just completely yeet and delete this here. So let's quickly mask see where here 2 is. Okay. So roughly here, right below this line over here, my cipher lineup brain is kind of at work at the moment. Let's see now. Okay, let's go here. Wait, base, and we come here, and I think everything below this point we delete us. Yeah. Okay. I believe I have the shadows in here for as well, right? See, I mean here too. Here too. I don't. Hey, I think even here I don't have. I think this part is in base as well, so I don't need to worry. But I think I'll have to update this mask so it incorporates the shadows as well, like so. Man, I sure love it when Adobe After Effects gives me this blurry overlay so that I have no idea where I'm moving my mask pins to. And let's just flatten this as well. Oops. Whoa. Is there even a pin here? I think there is. Yeah, there it is. Let's move this down here. Let's reduce this thing. Very meticulous work. I'm sure there's faster ways of doing this, and I really hope I get to discover them sometime soon. Can I not delete these pins? Can you delete this pin if I click delete here? Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. See? I was just talking about finding more efficient ways of doing stuff, and here we are. See? That was much better than before. Much, much better than before. I think I can let the shadow be here. I'm not going to dynamically update the shadow. No way, dude. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Now I'll have to reconstruct the face here as well. Okay, I don't need to worry about the shadow though. Oops. Let's try and not destroy this facial mask here. There you go. Nor the. I think this is the neckline, so I'll kind of try and let that remain as is to minimize the amount of extra work I have to do. Yeah, okay, I think yeah, there we go. I think that's fairly alright. I can do the fine tuning later. This reminds me of a friend of mine who used to do pixel art using Photoshop, and sometimes she would stream, and if we would join her streams, on stuff like Zoom. I remember seeing her do stuff like this, really going down to the pixel level and smoothing out edges like these. Here, sure. Let's go here and um, let's do this. Oops, that's kind of bad. I think that's all right. I think that's a job well done. Yeah, and it's a bit wavy, but I'll take it. Let's make this line a bit more consistent. Hmm. I should not have drawn such a long line just because. Let's get rid of this. Bigger. I want to minimize having to make as many of these color lines as possible. So I'm trying to really. There you go. Let's yeah. I think we can rebuild this one. Let's do this. Let's get the 1 pixel brush. There you go. I think that's all right. Hoo, that is clean. Let's get this as well. Hmm. And I guess we could get this flag as well. Does this level of perfectionism have good returns on investments? Probably not. Hmm. Now this is the fun part. I'll have to redraw the horizontal lines for all of these. Hey, I guess you know what, let's just hmm, there you go. At least this way I can kind of just fill in the gaps where I need to, and I won't have to worry about a lot of the other stuff. After having to regenerate so much, I think this is one place where dynamic painting would have been better because only depending on what I need to replace, I only have to paint that instead of having to paint this whole color over again. And that's where dynamic painting really comes in handy. And something definitely I should have done, but here I'm almost through with this, so might as well see through it to the end. See through to the end. Let's clean this up. No random pixels. Hmm. Is that a hair? I think that is a hair. Let me check. I am not sure if that is a hair or not. I'll let it be. Just kidding. Mm, okay, Digi. So where do we start? I guess let's start with rebuilding this shoulder. Let's use 3. Okay. Then we go back here. We take these 1 pixel lines and let's complete the easy ones first. Hmm. But do keep in mind I'm doing all of this on a keyboard and mouse. All of this has been done. So if you see any horrible, precision, you know where that's coming from. No control Z. Oh no. What am I doing? Shit. I did control shift Z and then everything started loading. It's probably not a good sign. Yeah, it's stuck. Uh, it's okay. Let's see now. Why does it keep getting stuck? Why? Hmm. There you go, and there we go, and there we go. Why is that there? I don't know. That's bad. Let's do this in segments of. Hmm. Hmm. Dude, I don't know if someone will be paying this much attention to the curves. Why do they curve? What if I make my own line and say, you know what? Let's get rid of this line. Yeah, that's ha. Take that. Also, just realized. I think it was supposed to be connected there. Hey, you know what? I can just delete this. No, I probably can't. Mm-hmm. All right. Now this is nice. I don't have to worry about filling in for this too much. I can simply just, you know, do my thing and not have to worry about all this. That does look a bit odd, don't you think? Anyways, I feel like there should be some shadows here, maybe that I am missing out on as a result of painting the hair away because the hair was covering what would have been the shadows here. But I think I will not worry about that. Let's just have a, oh, what is that? Let's have a straight line here, like so. Mm, that's a bit too dark. No, a bit needs to lean downward. Hmm. That can work. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it from up close so much that when I look away, all I can think of is the little itty bitty mistakes here and there. I think this is fine. As bad as it may be, I think this is fine. You can't have peak production quality on the first day. Ooh, we have right. Anyways, okay. Let's see how this turns out. I think we have successfully masked away most pretty much everything. Yep, yep. I think we're good. Did we actually do it? Is everything properly masked now? Holy shit! Is it happening? Is it finally happening? Let's go. I think I might have erased something here, but okay, that's safe. All right. That did not take. It's okay. That took me 20 minutes. Okay. Mhm. Let's open up our tutorial friend, Mr. Mr. Tutorial guy. No, acha. Let me think. So first off, we're gonna have the eye animation because in terms of sequence, uh, we're gonna have her eye open and then her halos will appear. So let's have let's start working on the eye. I just realized the eyelash will probably get clipped into this thing as her eye opens, but I guess I'll have to figure that out on my own. Khair, let's go. And let me bring that video over here. Let me also add the audio source.
Brush for manga painting. It depends on the picture. After choosing a brush type, congratulations, you are one of the 5% who dedicated their 50. Eye animation is the final touch to literally every animation. Eye animation is pretty simple. Let me show you guys how to properly do eye animation. Select your masked eye layer and press M to open mask settings. Create a keyframe in mask path. Now go to the time interval where you want the character to close or open their eyes and follow my steps. If you guys get this problem where the entire selection is getting dragged down, Don't select the mask path. Click
I
only.
think I should follow
Now
along
go to
with
your
this.
mask. Be simple. Let me show you guys how to properly do eye animation. Select your mask dye layer and press
I'm gonna open this on the side. Let me open this up for you guys as well so that you can see. There we go.
M to open mask
Alright, we have the eye. Let's press M. We have our mask settings. Okay.
settings. Create a keyframe in mask path.
Okay. We create a keyframe by pressing this. We have a keyframe now.
Now go to the time interval where you want the character to close or open their eyes and follow my steps.
Hmm. Hmm. I think let's just do it from 0 to 1 second. Yeah.
If you guys get this
Um.
character to close or open their eyes and follow my steps. If you guys get this problem where the entire selection is getting dragged down.
Okay. So if I look at this here.
Don't select the mask path. Click only the layer and you should be able to change the points without this problem.
You had a keyframe here, right? Huh? Wait, what? Wait. I was looking at Adobe After Effects. What just happened?
And is the final touch. Keyframe and mask path. Now go to the time interval where you want the character to close or open their eyes and follow my steps. If you guys get this problem where the entire selection is getting dragged down. Don't select the mask path. Click only the layer and you should be able to change the points without this problem.
So let's have her close her eyes first and then open her eyes. I'll have the eyes close. Huh. What if I do this? Wait, right. Yeah, okay. I think I'll have to update this mask in general as well. So let's have this here. Let's not add a keyframe for now. I think the mask needs to be reduced so that it's just the eye. Also, isn't this the eyelash as well? Oh, wait. That's the eyebrow? Wait. This is the eyelash, right? Shit, I forgot anatomy. Let's Google. Eyelash versus eyebrow. Yep, what the shit? That was the eyelash. This is supposed to be the eyelash. God damn it. Oh well, chalo. It is what it is. I think I have an idea for this. Okay, so we'll have. Let us. So what will we do? What will we do? Let's make a base layer. Let's make a duplicate of base. Nahi. Let's make a duplicate of eye actually. No, let's make a, yeah. Let's make a duplicate of eye. Okay, this should be eyebrow. Can I rename this eyebrow? Very scary making layers this deep into the whole operation, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Eyelash, okay. Okay, so we have the eye. Let's pick the mouse tool, right? Oops. Let's for the eye needs to be well, just the eye. So I'm minimizing this for a little bit. Not sure. I think I can let this. Well, actually, I need to worry about these flakes as well, but I'll worry about that later. By that I mean the lower eyelashes. When I said flakes, need to make sure that absolutely none of the. Let's make this one a bit extendable. How did you do? How did you make the extendable part? I think you do it through this and hair. Never mind. It's some. Wait. Is that the pupil? Is this the eye? Is that part of the eye? I don't think so. I think that's just all eyelash. She has some really thick eyelashes. Let's try and do not. Hmm. Let's just get rid of this. Oops. Let's select this tool, get rid of these points. This as well. This as well. This as well. Let's bring this back here. Okay. Yeah, that's the eye. Looks majestic, doesn't it? For the eyelash, we're going to basically get rid of all these and bring it up here, here. Hmm. I really hope I don't miss out anything. So what's this? I think that's the hair, right? I think a better way of doing this is to go here. Huh, there we go. This is a much better way of doing this. Although I do hate the fact that everything blurs when I do it. But I guess you win some, you lose some. I think I have it. Let me make this a bit more fine-tuned. Uh, no, not this. Just this. If I click on eyelash, just a little bit up, maybe a bit of curvature, like so. Yeah, okay, I think this is fine. Okay, let's resume. We have now the appropriate layers that we should have had. Okay, so now we're gonna make a keyframe for the eye, right? Let's have the eye. Actually, wait. I think this should be higher up. Oops. This should be. What is happening? Let's click on eye. Yeah, I think this is all we get for the eye. Oh well. Here, we add a keyframe for mask path, and then we go to here, where the eyes will be closed. So we close the eye, like in the tutorial. Oh, god damn it! Like in the tutorial. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, that I think this is fine. So we have this. Let's watch this a bit to see what it does with the eyelash.
Now we can animate the eyelashes using our good old puppet pin tool. Follow my steps.
Yeah, okay, I guess this is how we'll be doing it too. We go back. Ooh. We are having some fun. Oh, god damn it. What? How do you go back to the layer view? Oh, there we go. We are having some fun with this. Here. Let's go use the puppet print tool now. Let's select the eyelash layer, which is this. We have our puppet print tool. We add some pins like so. And then we go here. Oops. Trying to get these vertically down instead of having them move in weird ways. Okay, let's see how this looks. Not too shabby, I think. I think this shouldn't go as low. I think sorry, I mean this should go even lower. Maybe like so, because I want this part to be a bit up, slightly up. This goes even further down. Maybe this makes it a bit look a bit natural. The curvature is real with this one though. Let's bring it back up. It looks a little too off. I think this is fine. It's coming together now. Let's go. Let's go. It's coming together. I don't know if that looks good, I say. Now that I look at it. Like so. I don't know if that looks good. Does it? Maybe I've been staring at it too long. You know how you stare at a word for so long, its spelling start look funny to you? That happens to me sometimes. Guys, you too, right? Guys, right? Okay, we should probably have the eyelash move it down a bit as well. So, I mean the eyebrow. So what we'll do is, we go back here. We won't move this too much, so let's do this. Move one from ahead. Let's move this very slightly down. Very, nothing too special. The hardest part is making sure this stays a coherent shape. Let's see. Eh, I think I think I'm moving it down a bit too much. I really don't. Do your eyebrows even move down? I don't think they do. So let's just leave this be. Um, Not the mask, the effects puppet. Let's just reset this. We don't have any puppet effect. Let's just delete this effect. I'm sure we can have some very little gimmick, but for now, I'll just let this be. Let's see how he animates the eyes. I guess maybe this shouldn't go as low. Back to puppets. Oops. Maybe this can be a little higher. Oh, now it looks absolutely flat. Maybe it shouldn't move at all. I don't know. What just happened? Oh, acha, I know what's up. I think this looks a bit more natural because this part technically is fixed, right? I guess we shouldn't have this part move as much either. I think this is fine. I think I should have her open her eyes. So we add a keyframe here as well. Wait, oops. Can I not add another keyframe here? Because I would like a keyframe here. Please, can I have a keyframe? Oh, this isn't used for keyframes, I guess. How do I add a keyframe here? Do double click? Oh, add keyframe. Okay. So after 2 seconds, she opens her eyes in 1 whole second. And that would give it some more weight, right? So we have this here, and then we go here. And then for the eye layer, we bring it all back up. Oops. I think let's have the eyelash move up first because this would make it a bit harder to deal with. So for eyelash, do I not have keyframes? What? hmm Okay, yeah, we have a keyframe for this. Let's just add a keyframe for a minute. Wait, how did you add keyframe again? Um, do I do it through here? Um, wait, so why can I add a keyframe here? How did I add a keyframe here? Mm, damn it. Was it here? Was it here? Aha, okay. Okay, so for the puppet, oh, also, I think there was an option to make this animation smoother as well through something called F9. Um, can I do that? Easy ease. Yep, there we go. I think I can do the same for this as well. Puppet, keyframe assistant. It is keyframe assistant. Oops. Oh no, I don't know what I just did. Let's do easy ease. Oh, what? Anyways, let's go here. Where's keyframe assistant? Easy ease. Okay. This just basically makes your animations look smoother. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're gonna go to 3. Maybe even 3.3.5. Maybe. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe. Sure, I guess. Nee. Let's just do 3 for now. Okay. Acha, so for the eyelash, we will have the puppets move up now, back to where they were originally. Thank you so much for showing me the initial position. Adobe After Effects, much appreciated. So here's the thing, I will probably have these move even further up now. So somewhere over here, I guess. Oh, this isn't supposed to be moving much either way. Let's have this move further up, further up, further up. This is looking like an abomination. Let's make this look a bit more human. I think this is fine, right? Right? I think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're fine. So yeah, that is not what I want. It's here. There's a keyframe for this, right? For this. Aha. Okay. God damn it. Can I not copy this keyframe? Keyframe assistant. What even is this supposed to be? Think I'll. How do I add a keyframe for this so that it stays the same here? Can I not do that? What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it. God damn it. Let's copy this and paste it here. I'll have to do this, the whole thing again. Surely there must be somewhere to select all of these, right? Like, surely. I don't know what I just did. I'm going to undo it. What is going on? Yeah, chalo, I guess I have to delete this. How do I delete it though? I guess what I can do is I'll have these guys, this puppet, stay here in the same position where it was earlier. Yeah, like so. That's one way of doing it. But it's still going to move ever if ever so by like a. This is so annoying. So if my calculations are correct, this should work. Oh, it's loading. Then the rest is rendering. So yeah, while it renders, I need to figure something about this eye. Also, I think the mask is a bit messed up because I see this white portion here. I think that should be part of this. Let's quickly add that in. Let me grab the mask tool, the what tool, the pen tool, right, and add the eyelash. You think? I think about it. Okay, I think we're good now. See, let's go here. Voila, beautiful. So we go here now, and we add a keyframe for our eye. We do have it. Then we go here, and then we move this keyframe. We add another keyframe here, which for our mask, which is basically where this eye will open up. Oops, it should be eye. Thank God I don't have to paint two whole eyes. I would be not too happy if I had to do that. Okay, so I do see this curvature. Let me see how much of this curvature we have. I think this is the curvature that we're going for, something like this, right? So that is what I'll do. hmm Just to make sure that I fully encompass this, like so. I doesn't. So I think yeah. Okay. And now we go to the paint. Now at this particular keyframe, the paint should have like a proper eye. So from the looks of it, she does have this diagonal eye action going on here. Let me actually wait. Let me go back here. 1 second. Yeah, I feel like I can. If I go here, I think this should work. I think this should work. We'll have to make it work. Say, let's go to the oops. Let's delete this. Let's go here. Let's close this for now. I'm moving it to the other window. Um, we're gonna. Huh? Did I just do something? What is this? Wait a second. इसके mask को क्या हुआ है? Oh, I think that's just the okay. Hey, what is this? Why is this appearing here? Did I do this by accident? I guess so. Mm-hmm. What is this? Is it even doing, dude? Like, what is this? Can I blacken it? If I blacken it, I'm assuming it'll probably. Oops. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it'll appear here as well, or it won't. Oh, because of the yeah, because the eyelash is above the eye. I think I can take advantage of that. No. I guess we'll have to live with this cancer with us. I don't know why it's like that. Let me look at his mask again. Why do we have this? Why? Can I erase? At least let me erase what as what. Okay, I think this will have to do. Anyways, let's actually get down to business now. I would like to preserve as much of this original eye as possible, so as to not tarnish the original artwork, plus making my own eye is kind of hard. Hmm. I am something of a sculptor myself. Okay, I think I'll use this color. Go for a three-sized pen and go ham on this. This is take it here. Acha. So for the eye, I'm assuming it will open up like this. No, not quite. That's kind of bad. Hmm. I really want to like copy this whole thing and just move it up here. I don't know if you can do that in After Effects. It would be lovely if you could, because that would be really nice. Can you let me check? Rectangle to can I do that? Whoa, what just happened? What just happened? Wait. What just happened? Why am I here? I did all that work. Dude, where did my paint go? Huh? What? What is going on, dude? What is going on? Clearly, I've edited. मेरे poor guy. मैं क्या कर दिया इसकी आंखों? नहीं, क्या हो रहा है इसे? क्यों ऐसे हुआ बे? I do not need your rectangles, my friend. हाँ, तो like, dude, what? What just happened? क्या वो render हो रहा है अभी? Is that what's the problem? A second. Oh no. So it's the paint I see. Okay, I get what I think I know what to do. So basically, what I'll do is, um, I will have to reverse the mask here as well. That's the problem. No, I know what to do. So I have it up till here. I think here. Okay. So I'll add a keyframe for the paint of this thing. Hmm. And then at the very next frame, how do you go to the next frame? Yes, this is the next frame, right? At this point, if I had to move the eye, I could have just had a separate layer for the eyeball, which goes up as well. But I think I'm not gonna animate the eyeball moving separately. That's just a little too much work, and I am doing my best at avoiding work. Right now, let's move this keyframe. Right, let's move this keyframe all the way back here. No, I think यहाँ पर I need to just get rid of the brushes. Let's just move this back here to this keyframe. I need a keyframe for this layer as well here. Hmm. Okay, I think at this point, if I, no pun intended, what the heck is that line? ये क्या line है? What? Huh? What is going on, dude? This is the this is the brush. This is my simple brush. I just want to. What is going on, dude? Oh, right, the mask. एक काम करते हैं. Let's just keep the brush effects here. I can just edit this here when the eye is fully open. But why is this thing here? Dude, what is going on, dude? What is going on? Why is this? Why is this like? सी क्या हो रहा है? Okay, so yeah, I think it was because it didn't have a keyframe, so it was going ham with the transition. So yeah, let's just. I really want to move this thing up. Can I not move it up somehow? I'll try and see if I can select some particular pixels. Let me check. I'll Google that actually. How to select certain pixels for copying and pasting in Adobe After Effects. What if I just do this and then I can't? What if I do this? What just happened? Why is its movement all the way there? Is I don't think I is supposed to be like here. Let me copy. Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I just have to draw this on my own. If only. चलो खैर. I suck at coloring eyes, by the way. Just a disclaimer. Also, this color is dog shit. And can I like make some sort of cool pattern in here? Because I did see some pattern action going on in the character's eye earlier. Maybe I can do something like that. Oh, maybe just like a little bit of a shine. Somehow very anime. I don't know. Maybe it's not very anime. I don't know. देखते हैं. Let's see now. What intonation is that? What intonation is that? Oh my god. Maybe these brush effects need to be moved here. Can I not select these? Oh, see. Well, now we're talking. Yeah, dude, now we're talking. नहीं तो if that is the case, right, नहीं अभी तो shouldn't its mask be? Yeah, it should be closed like this. Why is it open like this? Mm. Of course, one potential fix to this is, well, let me think. That looks terrifying. What even is that? यार खैर Let me see if I can काम करते हैं. Let's select all these, take them back here where they belong. Okay, I need to make this transition as seamless as possible because this looks horrible if I keep it this way. Let's get rid of all these brush effects and let's start over. Let's see. Okay, so I would like so far. Let's do the whole thing all over again. Mm, God damn it! I hate when I press on the brush for too long. God damn it! Making an eyeball. I think I'm starting to think making an eyeball mask is the only way to go, and having the eyeball move instead of trying to make this static animation work somehow. Yeah, even if I do this, and let's say I move all these brush effects over to this keyframe, like right here, right? I don't think it will make a difference. At least it the if I can try like finessing this a bit by like, oops, doing something like I don't know here or something, adding a bit like variation to it, adding a bit of noise to it might make it better. Damn it. Okay, I guess I'm making an eyeball mask out of this. don't know what that is, but I don't want it. Okay, so what are we going to do with this? I don't know. I could try painting on this like so. So we have kind of this. I can just continue this down below. Uh-huh. Is that too big? I think it is. So let's have this whiter part as well. Let's just make it a bit smaller. I don't know if this is what I is supposed to look like. I think this is fine, I guess. Yeah, okay. And that this is I can read. There's something I could potentially work with, say. So yeah, okay. And this part is something that I will not be showing. Let's add another mask on this layer. Oops, not this. I want to subtract this. Can I not do that? एक काम करते हैं फिर. Since this mask is here at the 0th keyframe, I would like this mask path to be dead. Oops. Wait, what? Is that it? Please don't tell me that's the whole mask path. Okay. There we go. Now this is completed. I want this to subtract for now. Hmm? I don't know. Fair. So let's have this mask be closed. I don't know if that's possible. Oops. Get it. I'm honestly getting really tired. The eyeball stuff is kind of breaking my brain. I don't know how I'll get do get to do it. Can I not have this be something like, okay, right now it's like this, but then later it becomes something else? I guess I can do that if I. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the eyeball and let's look at these effects. Let's get rid of this mask for now. Okay, there. Why can't I zoom in? I don't think I can zoom in any further. So let me add this. I hate mosquitoes. Okay. Okay, I think we're done. No, the timeline shit. Okay. And the guy did tell a way to move this back to the start. I don't remember how. I think I'm getting too tired. The eyeball stuff is making me go crazy. But yeah, I guess we do have this in the works at the moment. Oops, that's something. But yes, that is all for today. I'm really tired. I'll figure out the eyeball thing sometime else. Okay then. Allah Hafiz.